Hello ladies and gents, Nathan here, and I'd like to share you some of my finest artwork I haven't shown anyone yet. A year ago, I made TV references with my Fredrik and Friends characters. Yes, reference pictures of popular old shows featuring my characters I made. I just made a few more this month, so I decided to share them all with my fans. Fredrik, can you turn off the light please? Thank you. Now let's take a good look here. This is Fredrik making a reference to Seinfeld, but I renamed the title Seinfox. I think that's a pretty clever idea with the name changing for this Seinfeld reference. Do 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 ba-na-na-na-ba-dow. Here's a reference to Full House, which I named this piece of art Fur House. And instead of San Francisco, Fredrik and his friends are driving in New York City. This is a reference to the show Friends. Fredrik and the others here are splashing in a fountain, just like in the intro of the show. I didn't go into the fountain though, because I didn't want my clothes to get wet. And there's Officer Shepard yelling at them to not play in the fountain. Here's one I'm pretty impressed with. Instead of the Fresh Prince of Bel-air, I made the Fresh Fox of Avonia. There's Fredrik sitting in a throne dressed like a rapper, and he's singing, "Now this is a story I got for all of ya about how I became the Fresh Fox of Avonia. I lived in a kingdom where I used to be, and now I live with Nathan in his home city." Pretty catchy, isn't it? Here's another one where Fredrik and his friends were high school kids, just like in the show Saved by the Bell. But this is Saved by the Tail in this version. It's alright 'cause I'm saved by the tail. Sounds kinda like Fredrik's theme. Space. The final frontier. This is a space classic reference where these characters go where no animal has gone before. For those of you who don't know what it is, this is a reference to Star Trek. It's one of my dad's favorite old sci-fi shows he liked watching. I like this King of the Hill reference I made with me, Fredrik, Officer Shepard, and Dave. And instead of drinking beer, we're drinking fruit punch from cans. Thought that'd be an appropriate drink for us to have. Yup, this is family entertainment, isn't it? And here's Justin making a reference to Doctor Who. Justin is the Doctor, and Miranda is the Doctor's companion. I also think it's funny to see Gord dressed as a Dalek and saying, "Exterminate." Yeah, it's funny. And finally, here's a reference to Law and Order, but it's Paw and Disorder. I never watched that show myself, but I thought it was a good idea to make a dramatic reference of Fredrik in court. And I made an owl judge for the first time. Weren't those TV references terrific? I thought I did a good job on them myself too. Thank you for looking at them, and tell me in the comments which one is your favorite, because I like seeing what other people think about my greatest work. I'll see you later, fans. Bye!